If your damage is like this so low, I will show for you how to deal mine damage, almost 100 billion damage. See that. First, go to Sailor Island and spin your stats until you get Z'd rank on damage, critical damage, and critical chance. Don't stop early. You need all three at Z because this is what allows your damage to reach the maximum possible. And without this setup, you won't hit the highest numbers even if everything else is optimized. Now, one really important thing is trait. You need to re-roll your trait until you get at least one secret trait. But to reach the same damage as me or higher, you specifically need the Emperor trait. Keep re-rolling until you get it. Because without Emperor, you won't match the maximum damage output even if your stats are perfect. About race. Right now you only have one real choice, which is Warlord, a mythic race that is actually easy to get, and it gives the highest combat buff in the game, making it the best option if you want to maximize your damage and performance without relying on anything else. If you need help or want participate from giveaways, join our community. Right about Clan, you only have two choices. Pride for sword or Altar for combat, which is the one we are using in this video, and it fits perfectly with the build to keep your damage as high as possible without changing the setup. Now about accessories, you need to get the strongest accessory available in your current update. Mine right now is the CID Atomic V2 accessory, which you get on Lawless Island, one of the newer islands, and it is currently much stronger than previous ones. So it fits perfectly for this build, and you also need to upgrade the accessory to level 10 at Shibuya Station to reach its full potential and not lose damage. Now about artifacts, you need two full sets, one called Celestial Rupture and the other Abyssal Crown. Both are very strong, but Abyssal is slightly better overall. I still use Celestial, and the damage is already very high and consistent for this build, so either option works depending on what you have available, but Abyssal will give you a slight advantage if you can get it. For stats on every piece, helmet, chest, gloves, and boots, you must roll critical damage and critical chance as sub-stats. And for the main stat, always aim for damage. If you don't get it, then percent health is the second best option. So you keep consistency without losing too much damage and stay fully optimized for the build. Now about runes, you will have three main options: Primordial, Rune Wrath Rune, and Havoc Rune. Havoc gives good damage, Wrath gives even more, and Primordial gives the highest damage but is much harder to get Havoc, and Wrath come from Rune Dungeon, while Primordial comes from the new Tower mode, where each floor gives you a chance. And around 300 floors is where it becomes more realistic to get it. It is not hard to obtain, but it takes a long time and requires a lot of farming. However, it is worth going through this grind, because the damage increase is massive and it will significantly boost your overall performance compared to not having it. About titles, this is simple. You need the CID Atomic V2 title. It has a 1% drop chance, and if you want it guaranteed, you can get it through pity by defeating the boss 140 times total. And it does not need to be all at once. You can do some now and finish later since the pity does not reset. So you can progress at your own pace until you secure it without relying only on luck. Right now about Haki Armament, you need to buy it on Snow Island and complete its quest. After that, you must level up your Haki all the way to level 100, because this will increase your damage a lot, and at max level, it can almost double your overall damage, making it one of the most important upgrades for your build. So focus on grinding and leveling it as soon as possible to get the full benefit. Now it's time for Conqueror Haki. It has a higher requirement to obtain, but it is not too hard, just a bit of a longer grind. You will need to collect the Conqueror Fragment, have Armament, Haki at least level 50, and Observation Haki at least level 25. To unlock the quest after completing the quest, you will need to level it up to the max, which is level 35. And this part is actually quite easy compared to the requirements to unlock it. Now about the skill tree located on Slime Island, you need to talk to the NPC there to access a skill tree that boosts defense damage. luck, and other stats to achieve high damage. First, let me show you something that completely changed how to farm a lot without wasting your time playing Roblox. It is by using UG Phone Cloud Phone. With my link in the pinned comment or description, you can get a few free days to try it out. So click the link right now and claim your free time and start farming smarter. Now you will go to your tool center, search for an auto clicker, download it, and set it up so it can keep attacking and farming for you automatically without needing you to stay active all the time, making your grind much easier and more efficient. Now, you will go to the Game Center, search for Roblox, download it, give all the necessary permissions, and install it so everything runs smoothly, and you are ready to start farming without any issues. While Roblox is downloading, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any future guides and updates that will help you progress even faster. Now, if your game closes automatically, you will need to open the Google Play Store, tap the three dots in the top right corner, go to Updates, and download the app called Android System WebView, so your game can run properly without crashing. Now, to start farming, you will open your Roblox, join the map you want, in our case, Sailor Piece. Go into Settings and in Auto Abilities, choose the skill you want to level. Since I want to upgrade Conqueror Haki, I will leave it attacking automatically after that. You must also keep your auto clicker active so you do not get disconnected while farming and can stay grinding non-stop without interruptions. This was everything until next video. Damage. You will need around 500 points invested, focusing on critical damage, critical chance, and damage, which are the key stats for maximizing output. And to earn 1 point, you will need to defeat around 150 mobs. So it requires a lot of farming, but it is essential for building strong damage. Progression. About Aura. It is quite simple. You will have Aura crates that drop from all mobs in the game, but they are very rare to obtain when you open them. You can get different rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Currently, all legendary auras give the same buff, which is 15% damage, and this makes a big difference since it is a direct damage increase that significantly boosts your overall output and helps maximize your build. Now about cosmetics. It works the same way. You will have cosmetic crates that drop from all mobs in the game, but they are also very rare. When you open them, you can get different rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, and just like aura crates. The higher the rarity, the better the rewards. The difference is that legendary cosmetics provide a health buff, while the others also give smaller bonuses. So they are useful for increasing your survivability and complementing your overall build. About Spec Passive. It is a passive system obtained by spinning on Kokushibo, where you can get multiple different passives. You can store it and equip on other swords or combat by placing it in storage and applying it to the weapon you want. It is RNG based, so it depends on luck. For example, on Berserk, you can get from 15 to 30% damage and 5 to 15% critical damage, which can greatly boost your overall performance. Now about Blessing, it is an enchant system that upgrades your weapon up to level 10 to reach maximum damage. You will need to level your combat or sword to level 10 as well. The required items drop from all mobs in the game, so it is relatively simple to farm, but you will need duplicate copies of the same gear to increase the level, which makes progression depend on collecting and combining matching items until you fully upgrade your setup. Now, about Boss Rush, it is a system similar to Dungeon. But here you will face only bosses in waves, and sometimes more than one boss can appear each run when you complete Boss Rush. You earn rush coins based on your time and the difficulty you played to get stronger. You will need to upgrade damage, critical damage, and critical chance up to level 5, since these upgrades directly increase your overall output and help you clear runs faster and more efficiently. Another system is Infinite Tower, where you need to clear each floor of the tower. Since every floor you complete rewards, tower tokens that you can use to upgrade your stats at the NPC. The upgrade system works similarly to Boss Rush, but instead of coins, you earn tokens per floor, and the tower goes up infinitely, making progression continuous. However, the upgrades are more expensive compared to Boss Rush, so it requires more grinding to fully optimize your build.